8:31 a.m. West African time. Welcome back to Breakfast Central on News Central. Now, the News Central mobile app ensures you stay in touch with the latest news, politics, sports, and more on the go. Just go ahead and download it on the Google Play Store for Android and the iOS Play Store if you're an iOS user. We have COVID-19 update and with none other than Michael again to give us that report. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Oluchi. It's so good to be here again to bring you the latest when it comes to COVID-19 update across Africa. Now, I'm going straight over to Morocco, where the health ministry in the country says the Omicron variant has caused 95% of new COVID-19 infections in the country. Now, according to a report released by the ministry, the virus is still spreading with high circulation and community transmission is approaching its peak. Morocco has been undergoing the third wave of the COVID-19 for 5 weeks, and over 46,000 cases were added during the last week, marking an increase of 33%. Now, a total of 536 coronavirus cases were recorded in intensive care units in the country during the past week, while there were only 42 during the first week of the wave. Now, it will interest you to note that a total of 65 COVID-19 deaths have been reported from the 3rd of January to the 17th of January 2022. And just yesterday, Morocco reported 7,756 new COVID-19 cases. And of course, 18 new deaths were also reported in the past 24 hours. It's very important for us all to note that the COVID-19 the pandemic is still out there. We need to do what we can to ensure we all stay safe. What do we need to do? Stay vaccinated, use your face mask, and also observe social distancing. Now, let me take you to another story, because we all know how important tourism is and, of course, the change it drives in the society. And in protecting its tourism sector, Namibia has launched an initiative to encourage and mobilize Namibians from all walks of life to get vaccinated, and also to debunk rumors and, of course, the misinformation that's contributing to vaccination hesitancy. Now, the initiative, dubbed the Tourism Sector COVID-19 Vaccination Drive in Namibia, was launched in Namibia by Namibia's Ministry of Environment and Forestry Tourism Minister, that's Pohamba Shifeta. Shifeta said the objective of the drive is to foster awareness in the tourism space about the importance of COVID-19 vaccination in order to achieve herd immunity among the targeted population, and of course the important role this may create in stimulating tourism and travel demand to the country. Now, it's important that everyone, come together as Africans. Let's get to defeat this virus, because Oluchi and Joe, I believe this can be defeated if only we play our part. You play your part, I play my part. And of course, stay socially distanced if you're out in public. And I must give it up for Namibia, because if you recall, sometime in Nigeria, the government said that, or rather the Lagos state government said that, you can't access some of these lounges if you don't have your COVID-19 card. That's, of course, your vaccination card. Joe and Oluchi, I know you guys have visited some of these hangout spots. Were you asked to present them at the entrance?
I don't. Were you with me? I don't understand. You follow me around? Are you now a monitoring spirit? Well, really, in Lagos State, and I know public building, public spaces, you need to be fully vaccinated to gain access to public buildings and public spaces in Lagos. The Lagos State government is doing their best to ensure that everybody is safe, and the number of COVID in Lagos is brought to the barest minimum. But Michael, it seems you haven't gained access to those places. Tell us about it.
Funny thing is, I've actually visited some of these lounges, and I actually came in there with my vaccination card. And I was waiting for them to say, yo, where's your vaccination card? But no one asked me. They were just like, stay face masked and all of that. But before I wrap up on COVID-19 update for today, let me just give you the numbers as it concerns the African continent. Now, according to Africa CDC, the continent has recorded over 10 million COVID-19 cases with over 235,000 deaths, and recoveries has been pegged at 9.354192 million. Well, the numbers are still very high. Please let us do what we can to bring these numbers down. And that's all from my end. Joe, Oluchi.
Thank you so much, Mike. Always a great sport to have you here on the Breakfast Central. Telling us the latest concerning COVID-19. We really, truly, truly appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, so it's still Breakfast Central, just as you've heard. The spike, the numbers, everything going up, the increase. It's something that is actually worth everyone thinking deeply about, that you need to ensure that you get vaccinated. It's still out there, by the way.
It is.
In UK, it's a problem. Don't forget, too, that there are new cases that many have said. Even the World Health Organization has said new cases will spring up aside from the fact that we have the Delta Omicron.
Oh, you're talking about new variants.
Yes, new variants. New variants, I beg your pardon, which will lead to new cases.
Right.
Aside from the numbers that they do have, and then you have the Delta Omicron. It has been said that there's a new one as well that's coming out.
There's a mixture
variant
of the
and
Delta variant and the Omicron as well. I mean, even traveling right now, if you're traveling abroad, be it whether you're going to West African countries or you're going outside Africa, there's certain measures that have been put in place to ensure that from the point of entry, the necessary measures are being taken, precautions are being put to ensure that people who are arriving in certain countries are not spreading this virus all around. Now, some other countries have also put a ban on other countries entering. I know the United States has stopped people coming from Canada into their own country, and they've also tried to discourage people from the United States from gaining access to Canada as well. We also know that there's been sales, this illegal sales of vaccination cards, Joe. A lot of African countries have come out to ensure that they do the best to reduce the illegal sale of vaccination card, because it seems to be a thriving business, despite the best we can do to reduce it or bring it to the barest minimum.
All right.